Hello. Well, he's gonna watch me do my makeup. So I'm like blind, so like without my glasses. So these are my glasses and I can see and read, but obviously I'm gonna be putting makeup on. So my glasses on the side. So first thing you do, obviously have a cleansed face. And then the next thing, put moisturizer on, which I already did. And then the next thing I do is I put on a primer, and it just depends on which one. So I did get this one. It's by Huda Beauty. You can see it, obviously. It's a primer. This one is a blurring primer. I got it with my IPSY, and then this is this month's. I did get, so my makeup area is still a work in progress. It's always evolving. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do is then get a little bit of that, and then just gonna go up. And sometimes I need just a touch more. Well, this is the blurring. So sometimes too, you can do blurring primer in just certain areas where you want to blur. Just like diffuses, any fine lines or just pushes things away. But then another primer that I got is, this is Pink Bee Beauty. I think I got this at Ulta. It's a You Had Me at primer. And this one is illuminating primer. So it's gonna have some light reflective qualities on it. I probably put a little too much. And then what I do is go everywhere else, and then eyebrow. And then when you're kind of going on this area, you want to use your pinky. I'm gonna be making a lot of faces. So primers, and then it's not gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it heavy. And then it depends on what makeup I wear, but this I live by. This is MAC Strobe Cream, and then the color I got was, I forgot, it's like a pink. Let's see, I can't see the color name. Oh, it's called Pink Light. And what I do with that is I usually sometimes either just put it on, or I mix it with, depending on the type of foundation that I'm using. And let's see, what foundation do I want to use today? Nothing too heavy, and I moved all my stuff around, so I'm still kind of figuring out where I put my foundations. Those are primers. Okay, that's not it. Has to be here. Aha. So my to-go container. Hi everybody. So I usually use a few colors. I'm gonna use this one for now, and then the other one's up here. Plethora foundation, so I'll do this one, Anastasia. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Let's make it by Mario. I'll do him today. I can also do. Okay, so my makeup things are a mess, obviously, because I use them all the time. So I'm using, this is called the Pro Longwear Waterproof. Pretty much, it's a MAC foundation. This one is NW40. And then I have a few Estee Lauder. This is a double wear, the maximum hold waterproof. This one is 2C5 creamy tan. And this is another Estee Lauder, which is 3C4 medium deep. And then I also have, until I use them a lot, these two are Rare Beauty. Well, these three actually. And then I also use this too. Another Rare Beauty. And all this is Selena Gomez's brand. I got those at Sephora a while back. I definitely need to get more. And then I also have some of her lovely liquid, well, creamy blush and stuff. Alright, so what I usually do is I use the back of my hand as a palette. So I kind of just custom my colors a bit. I'm gonna make a mess, I know that's too dark, but I'll put this one on the side. Okay, and then this is these are concealers, so I can add those later. So then what I do is I just put whatever on there, and then I get the strobe cream. I dab it in the middle like that. And then I kind of put them on the side, but where I can still have access to them, just in case. And then, depends, I get like a wet sponge, make sure it's clean. And then I just kind of mix the colors together. And then that looks a little light, so then I get a little bit darker. And I just kind of diffuse it. And the reason why I add that strobe cream or just a moisture cream, because this stuff sometimes tends to go on a little, you just kind of roll it. It just goes on a little dry. It's a hot day today in San Francisco too, so super hot. And see how I'm just gonna put it all over. It's a little light, but I'm gonna add more color later. I just want to get it on my face. Just getting it on my face, and then now what I do is I just kind of lightly I'm just rolling it in place. And then you kind of want, I need to get a little closer. And then, let me see. Okay. And then the next thing I do is that whatever highlighter, this is a concealer. I might be out of this. I'm gonna have to use a different concealer actually. Let's see, I'll use the one by Mario maybe. Let me see. Too light. That was the Rare Beauty concealer, and then this is like the Rare Beauty, it's called Enlighten, and it's a liquid illuminator, and I obviously like illuminating stuff. And then I'm just gonna do this. How am I doing, you guys? I make all those funny faces every time I put on my makeup. And then see that right there? I kind of want to blend that down. Sorry, didn't do it to sorry. Okay. And then this is also important, something that you need to do when you're doing it. You have to set it with a powder, and I like this one. It's just air spun loose powder, translucent. You get it from Walgreens. It's super cheap. I also have the Cream Shop. This is brightening banana, and then I also have some other ones. I have a lot. But let's see, I gotta blend that a little bit more with the sponge. You can see that now. You just want to blend the lines out. And then before you get any lines, you need to add a little bit of powder. Powder, a puff. I'm just adding it to that area so it doesn't, as I'm working the rest of my face, and then all this is done so I can set all this. You always set with the powder, just to keep up the foundation into place. Forehead's all good. Okay. Hey. Okay, that's good for now. I just gotta do a little bit more there. This side. And then I just use this. Okay. So give it a little highlight. Just kind of just stipple it like that. Move it up, down, out to the cheek like that. Just because it was a little dark. I got a little more sun, so this color actually is just a little touch too light for me. And I feel like I just need a little bit more of this. And then remember my strobe cream, because I just need a little more of the foundation. Because honestly, the Estee Lauder and that the MAC makeup, it's actually a all-in-one, so in essence you can use it as a concealer and a primer as well. But it's a little too much. How's the day look, Luna? What the hell are you doing, girl? And then just roll it out. Just make sure I get that good. Alrighty. Right there, just to get that. Let me just look over here for a minute. Okay. Brush that away. Brush that away. sure I blend it. I need to put primer up there, but I'm just doing that so it blends a little bit. Alrighty. So now, the next thing I do is the sponges that are still wet. Obviously, you want to make sure you store them in a open, dry space because you don't want them to get moldy. So I have just a little tray over here that I put them in. Keeps them nice and warm, but this is the sponge I used, so I'm going to keep it aside for right now. And then just let that off. Now, the next thing you do is the next thing I do is I will continue to get this powder. Oops. I lost my headband. Oh, it's hot. Load this up. And you just want to shake it off. This is where the term comes, beat your face, beat your face. Okay, so now that it's beat, I'm sure I just got a little extra. Alright, so then keep my puffs and the powder available. And then grab this big brush, and the next thing I do, while it's all in there, and it depends on what I'm doing. Like if we're going out for the night, I'm gonna probably wear a lot more. This is like the day, so I mean it's a little heavy for the day, but it's all good in the hood. This is called Celestial Light. It is a translucent loose powder, but it has like a lot of glowing qualities, and it's from Estee Lauder. So I don't know if you guys can see that right down. There you go. I think I'm backwards, huh? It comes with, what I like about it, it also comes with its own little poof poof, puff puff. And so then what I do is I put my fingers in it and go puff puff puff. And then I set it down on a flat surface so you don't lose it. And then I use the lid and I just go excess off the lid and then go. I roll it like that. And then what I'm doing is I'm going to build it on there too, because I put that first. It's a little too far. Just a little. And then, so then once I load that on there, what this is doing, what I'm doing is it's just kind of baking it a bit, and then I don't want that strong highlight on the bottom, so I do this powder again. Get this cushion, or like little puff, I put it in half. So you can kind of put your cheek in like that, and then and you just kind of want to go straight to the ear, straight to the thing. See, I'm a little higher on this side, so I'll go a little higher right there. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm not patting hard, just lightly. I want that loose powder there. Okay? That's just to catch if I was doing hella eyeshadow, which I'm actually not today. But I'm just gonna do it just in case. And then I'm just adding a little bit of powder. Alrighty. Now, depends on what you want to do. Like, you can do eyebrows or whatever. So, let's see. I got this new palette. It's called This Nudes from IPSY. I think I'm saying that right? No. Hello everybody, how you doing? Thanks you guys for joining. This is like my second, third kind of live ever. So this one is from Exotica. It's just a bunch of little neutrals here. So that. It's open, so I don't need the box anymore. Okay, so then let's see. I'm just gonna do basics. So then what I'm gonna do is grab a brush. This is just a crease brush, and this is from Shades of Shan. So this is actually made in San Francisco. I got it in my tea box. So normally what I'll do is get like a neutrally color and kind of build it into there. These are a little dark, but I'll use the Tentacle. I'm gonna use that one. Load up my brush, tap it off, and then I just kind of go into here and go, whoop, see? And I kind of go like this, get it in there, and then I just kind of diffuse it up, and then go up into the nose right there. Diffuse it up. That's it. And then go right in there, and then go, make sure I have it the right size. And then you can go up into the eyebrow. And then you kind of go into there, and then you diffuse it up. Okay. Gotta blend it a little, touch a little more now. And then again, I'm blind, so I might have to stop and put my glasses on really quick. Okay. All right, so then I'm just gonna continue to bring that up, blend it down. Get it up, blend it in. And then this is one of my favorite brushes of all time. It's a MAC 223 brush, and it's like a blender brush. It's just super low, and then I can just kind of go like shh. And then see how I put that there, that line there. So I'm drawing that down. And then you just kind of want to diffuse it out. So if it's too much, you just keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. I feel like one side's darker. I gotta have this one. So this has residual, so if I feel this side's a little darker, much better. Okay, and then what I try to do is I hang on to the brushes for my eyes if I ever have to go back into them. So now what I'm gonna do is, let's see, with a brush. This is just a simple little brush I got from Ross. Good deal. So the next color I'm probably gonna go in is just with this Desil. Sorry everybody. That one right there is just like a neutral color. So I got the flat brush because then I'm gonna just tab it on the one side. Just gonna tap. And go. Oh well, what I just realized, you guys, I missed a step. I put a little foundation on there, so that's okay. But normally I would do an eyeshadow primer, and then see, I just kind of put that over. Okay. And then I can get this color, this brush again. See, look. Colors are not going to be as intense because I didn't do the primer, but and then sometimes what I'll do is, let me get, this is a nice little fluffy brush. This is a MAC. The number's still on there. It's gone, but it's a real fluffy one. And so I'm going to grab this like pinkish right here. I'll show you. go. Oh, as I put my finger in it. Just very light, and then I'm just gonna add some color up there. See? See how it kind of just brightens it up a bit? And then the one that I used for the dark, I'm just gonna go one little shade darker, which is called Catapera. Down. And then I'm gonna just get in that corner. And then you can sometimes just go where the ball, if you think there, and just kind of go, it's like a triangle. You go up like that and down like that. Up like that and down like that. And then kind of in the middle. Up like that and down like that. And then and then sometimes you can find the bone, like the bone right there in your eye bone, and then kind of think of the brush going like that on the eye bone, and you can kind of go like that a little bit, and it goes and creates a, see how it does that? So I'm hitting the bone, pulling the brush like that, and just circles. Now, if there's any other lines that like I need to blur out like that, and like all this, I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter, and then with my big brush, I'm gonna blend that all out a little bit more, because I think you can just kind of go circle, circle, triangle. There we go. See how it's pretty thick, so I'm gonna outline, so I want to diffuse it a little bit. And you're just putting light pressure. And then again, I'm just checking it's gonna work. I know every time my husband sees my face like this, he goes, "What the hell are you doing?" Because he sees the white, he goes, "Why are you looking like a clown?" Because I want to. Alright, so I'm gonna use this Unica right here, this glitter, just to kind of give a little highlight. I'm gonna use a flat brush. Let's see. I'm trying to see how diffused it is. Okay. I don't know if you can see it. Okay. Anyways. You see it on there? I can't see it. Okay. Sometimes I use this finger. There it goes. See? Kind of want to do it where the middle part, and you kind of go up. And then that little brush, what I can do now is just get a little on the tip. Okay. Now let me just check. Now, put those brushes aside. I'm just gonna blend and use this mirror. Okay, so that's that palette, not that bad. And then a couple other things I gave is this other cheek palette, but let's see. Now I'm gonna go just brush off all that excess. I need to circles away. You go light and then go circle. And this brush here is called Pure Definitions. This brush actually came with a palette that I got I don't know, a while back, but this is Kendall by Kendall Cosmetics. Pretty old. It's really nice. I like using it. See, it's kind of like highlighters, blush, highlighter, and then a little bit like an illuminator. But then also I have, you know, many different types of bronzing things. Like this is Roxy. This one was Natasha. This bronze palette I got through Etsy. And oh no, that's an eyeshadow palette. My bad. Wrong one. See, I put it in the wrong spot. Eyeshadows over here. Okay, and then okay, then I just get this going. Just keep going, and then see, just diffuse that out. Diffuse that out. Okay, so now bronzers. There's many different types of bronzers I could do. Let me see. Gotta be mindful. Make sure I don't lose anything. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this is just, you know, concealer highlighter. Obviously it's been used for the gods. It's so messy. So what I do is I grab one of these brushes. These are the Eco ones, or yeah, the Eco ones that you get at like Target. And I just go over the whole light ones like that. And go, just what I'm doing there is just blending in that, if there's a line there, you know. And then this just kind of helps, I feel, just even everything out with the colors that I've added. And then if I want to go darker, I have, oopsie, hold on one second. Okay, nothing serious. So then this here is like a little carousel thing that I have. And I just look in here for, I have a few of my favorite little contouring brushes. There's that one. And then this here. My bad. It slipped right out of my hands. Okay, got it. It was my little tray here, because I love this bronzer. Alrighty. So now I just grab this and I can go with this. Sometimes this is a little dark right now. And then just kind of... And this is just to give a little more definition because, you know, I added that one color. So then just kind of want to just get it like that. And then with the excess, I just kind of go, and then pinch it. And then you want to go in like that. Remember how I did that before? Go in like that. And then up to there. That's usually good with that. And then if you wanted to go a little deeper, this is Estee Lauder bronzer. It's number 4 deep. It's so good. Watch, I just load up my brush, twirl, 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 and then I usually just draw in there, and then I kind of go just really light. I'm just hitting where my bone goes up like that, and then I get kind of where it goes, and then And then this brush that I used for the other, I'm just gonna buff it in. Buff, 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 buff. And then when you're doing your smells in, and buff, 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 buff. And just keep going until it's buffed in pretty good. And then if I feel it's too heavy, grabbing this brush again and just kind of buffing it out, girl. You buff it out. Okay. And this is just a little. I kind of just want to cross over. See how I crossed over the nose? Kind of want to. Okay. Now this is just a little brush I use, kind of like bring back my highlighter. Kind of go like that. And then the next thing is some blush. So let's see, this is Paranova Cheek Palette. This came in last month's IPSY box. Let's see what it got inside. It says pink. Here we go. Hi, how's everyone doing? Tap the screen if you like. Let's see. Let's see now. So this one here is covered. It's like a cream. Right here's a cream, and then this is like highlighter-y, and then that's the blush. So let's see. Where's my brush that I want to use? It's down here in my brush drawer. This is just a nice little dual brush that I got. This actually came with the Kendall by Kylie Cosmetics. So I'm gonna do a combination of these, okay? So first, I'm just gonna use the same. I'm gonna get that top color right there. Load up the brush. This is really pink. I like going up into the bone like that. See how kind of. And then that'll blend all out. But I like going high with my brush, just a little high. Sometimes I go like right there. Looks like I got kissed with the sun just a touch. And then this side. See that? That's pretty. I do like that. Nice. Very nice. And now, grab this brush. I don't remember where I got it from, but it's kind of angled and you see the color on it. So then what I'm going to do now is just kind of get the color. Just like I said, I'm just going And I'm blind, you guys, so right now I'm probably like, oh my gosh, it looks so good. And then when I put my glasses on, I'm gonna be like, what the hell did I do? And then see, I'm just kind of diffusing it out. And then if I need it real dark, because sometimes I feel like I take it away. And then, like how it kind of just gets right there. And sometimes I use like an orange or a lighter type of blush, which is, let me go see this right here. Okay, so this is Always Cheeky by e.l.f. I mean, I had this forever. It's just a nice little transitional color between the two. And so then I don't want to do, sorry, trying to find the other one. Okay, here we go. This I got at Ulta. It's their brand of brush, and it's just super round and tight. So again, I'm just gonna pick all this stuff up. I sometimes use the lid here. Tap, 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 tap. Rough it, tap, tap. And then, see how I just added that nice little transition right there? And just kind of at the apple right there, and kind of gives it a nice little orangey. And I see how I'm just kind of going like that. Okay. Also too, I feel like blush, sometimes as you're using the blush, like it tends to absorb in after a while. I don't know. And then I have this again. Gotta blend that out there. So right here. See, I got a little too high with the blush right there. And then I'm gonna go blend it out, blend it out. And then I finish it off with a little bit more of a highlighter. But obviously, I'm a highlighter girl, so see how there's that solid line there? So I need to use the residuals of this brush and kind of go okay. And now I'm gonna keep this brush and this brush. Put these down here. And then I have this other brush. It's one of my favorites. I don't see it here. Oh, where is it? Okay. Use this, and then highlighter. What highlighter should I use? Okay, you guys, I have this here, which is highlighter. It's from the Pure. It's the Barbie brand highlighter. I also have, where did I put it? It's right here, I think. Alright, sorry guys, I'm trying to find the other highlighter. Ah, it's right here. Or the Kylie Cosmetics. Kylie Cosmetics, right? We put Barbie down for another day. Put that back in there. So now, I'm gonna do these two, just load up my brush. And see, this is kind of angled. So see, I'm gonna angle like that and go. It gets right into the eye area really, really well. And then I could use that tip and go. And again, that tip I'm just using the side of the brush like that and go. Just kind of go. And again, just kind of like getting that. I think there's like a shelf like that. So I kind of go like that, like the shelf, and see how it totally like lifts up the face like that. So you think of like a shelf going up like that. See? Kind of going up. Following that bone right here, kind of going like that. And then this brush, and it kind of just like blends it. And kind of go, ha, 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 ha. You have to do that sound too. Ha ha ha. I'm just kidding. I'm so crazy. And then see if I want to give this blush just a little bit if I mess it up. And then I get the big brush again and go just a nice little nice. Okay, I think I need that orange. Oh my gosh. The blush is a lot. It's good for now. And then the next thing I do is either this or I have two. This is 7 brand. It's from Walgreens. It's Lift and Illuminate. It's like a medium finish powder. And then the other powder I love to use is over here somewhere. Oh, here it is. It's Milani number 5 natural beige. So these are just kind of a little bit finishing powder, like if I'm sweating or whatnot. So just, and these are the cosmetics, the pack that, one of them that I usually tend to either take out to do touch up. And see, I'm just kind of grabbing both. This is a flat brush. This is Heavenly Face. This is from Bare Minerals. So I had a long time ago, and then I just kind of dab wherever I feel I need a little more powder. And see how it kind of brought the sun back in to my face. And then it just blends in any harsh like lines. See how too much highlighter right there? So I'll get rid of that. And then see, it's just very little. I'll put these back. And then I'm gonna grab my face some. I lost my headband. It's hot today in San Francisco, you guys. How am I doing? No one gave me any hearts or likes. It's alright, I understand. Thanks for tuning in. This is just a residual brush, so I'm just kind of giving some definition back in the eye. I didn't add any product to it. And this is another MAC brush, 225. It was a limited edition. See how it kind of cones up like that? And so I can kind of see how I kind of just put it like that. Alrighty. That's good for now. I'm sweating a little bit, so right there. Okay. Alrighty, and now I'll just make sure I put my brushes kind of back away a little bit, because I'm trying to get out the door and everything when I'm done. And then I clean my brushes. I have like an alcohol thing and stuff, and I clean it. Just gives a little bit of sun. And then there's oh, there goes my headpiece again. And now I'll just put that thing back. And this is important, making sure that you put stuff away first, because the next thing I'm about to do is a couple of things. I can draw in my eyebrows, or so this is just L'Oreal. It's a brow thing, and I'm just using this spoolie to kind of like brush my brows. I have thick brows, so I haven't added anything to it. I'm just brushing them to kind of get any of that loose powder off. And then this kind of just go right inside the hairline. See that? And then flip it around to the side, right inside the hairline. Just going straight like that. And then when you go from the top down, you go down like that. Out. Don't, you try your best not to, try my best not to arch. See? Best practice that I've learned is when you're going from here to here, you want to go up in that direction. And then when you're going from there to there, you kind of want to go down. So then you kind of go like little tick, 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 tick. And I'm blind, so I can't really, that's why I do it, because I can't really see on that side. And then on the top, you're just going to go up, 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 just inside a little bit. And then right there, I'm not going to touch that because I don't want that to be too dark. And then this is a little trick. See that straight line that I drew in there? So I'm going to grab this and just kind of snuggle it and look. Just push it up. And see how it blends out, but then it kind of gives that faded look. That works for me. Go like that. And see, kind of just going straight up. I'm blending in that line I put in. And then here, you kind of want to go down. Now. Alright. Simple. And now let's see if I wanted to go just a little more in like that, see? And then might have effed it up. See that? Just kind of how I did that. And then that side's fine. Alrighty. And then the next thing is Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is, it's the eyebrow gel. So this is like kind of sets and puts the gel. So I only use this for me. So I mean, I know it's my brows and makeup. So sometimes if you didn't want to get color in there from your makeup or whatever, you can, you know, transfer and use a different spoolie. But I just kind of go like that and I'll just go, oh. I just got a little too much right there. I just take off the excess because there's a lot that comes off in it. See that gel? Then I gotta get that extra off. You want the teeth. There it goes. And I'm just kind of tapping it down because I got a little excess there. These little dots, so. So I ended up using the Barbie after all. So I just got this little flat brush. It still has a little bit of the glittery stuff that I tried to use. And obviously I kind of like this palette. So I'm just going to grab this light. It's just the lighter color out of the two. And just kind of go. I'm just kind of highlighting that area and then kind of go. And then on that bone, remember on the bottom of the bone, and then this is on the top of the bone right there. And then I like getting another, like, just another poofy brush and just kind of diffusing it. I went a little low on that side, so. And then remember I have this little highlighter one, so I'm just going to go up there on the bone up there, so just kind of get that going. And then this is just residual. See, the brown kind of gives it a, and I took a little bit of that, too much of that away, see? So it kind of goes like that. Alrighty. Almost done. And then I get the big old papa, big old roller, and go just kind of, because I put out there, and I'm just going very light, just alrighty. And then next thing I like to do is find the eyeliner. Good eyeliner. Oops. Pick that up in a second. My eyeliner isn't there. Sorry. I just need it. Oh. Oh, what happened? Sorry, I'm back. I don't know, it got disconnected. Hi, how's everyone doing? Alrighty, so the next thing I was going to do is put on an eyeliner. And I'm looking for a good one right now. So, my name is Luna, and this one's called Luna Magic. And it's kind of running low, but I'm gonna get a little brush like that, and then I'm just gonna, that's not gonna work. I'll just pick something different. That one's done for sure. Okay, we'll do this one. That's liquid, and this is not. This is actually IPSY brand. Oh, you can see it. And it's a dual eyeliner, so this like a brownish color. It's called Black Duo, but to me, it doesn't seem as dark. Is it? Shit. There it goes. Oh, I really fuck. I can't see right there. Oh, that's a little not right, but I can fix that. Make sure I didn't get in here. And sometimes too, what you can do is grab a little pad, so I'm going like that, so I don't get anything and go. I can't see this side at all, you guys. I'm doing this side like blind. And then, so when you want to get in the inside, you close your eyes and you can pinch. I can't. And then I go. Alrighty, let's see. Oh, did I fuck that up right there? Oh, that was the last. Oh, that looks so bad. Alright. It's a little wonky. This is how I'm gonna fix it. You get a little smudger brush and find it right. That's it. It's another MAC brush. I've had it for a long time. Sometimes you can get one that looks like it almost looks like an eraser, and then that's just smudging it in. Could have fixed that. I want to go up. Okay. This is my little eraser. This hair. My hair, I think you might see how I go like that. The problem is though, when you do that, you need to go back with just a little bit of the powder, puff up to reset it, you know? And then and what I'm gonna do with that, with this too, is a little bit of black. It's just grabbing a black color. It's Disney Collection Color Pop. This is hella old. Let's see. I don't see the year on here. Anyways, probably really bad, but I kind of went up too far there, but I gotta blend that out. Sorry. Get my hair out of the way. Already. Now, I need my favorite little blender brush. It is right here. So this, or remember this, the one that I said was a limited edition with that point? Here it is. I'm just trying to diffuse that black in there a little bit. Okay, and now this, and I'm just gonna blend that out. And just keep on blending, blending, blending. You just keep blending it till you're happy with it. And then I'm just gonna need this little brush. Here, let's see. I got that one eyeliner. My eyeliner is really shot today. Oh well. It's okay. And just keep blending that out like that. And just a little angle brush. I'm just gonna use it. I call it my eraser. Alrighty, let's see. I'm just adding whatever the residual to kind of give it a little bit. There's a touch of definition there, see? I didn't add anything more to it. Okay. I'm pretty much done now. I mean, I did my eyebrow. I mean, I got lips to do too, but then before I did my lips super last, I just need to look. It's okay. Kind of not. I totally forgot to put the eyeshadow primer, but that's okay. This is supposed to be a day look. It's a little heavier than normal. And then, let me see. Okay. Alrighty. Alright, and now everything's pretty much kind of put away. I gotta put this powder away. Make sure it's sealed. Hey. Okay, let's see. Now last. Is lips. But I'm gonna do that last. So the next thing is primer. So, I mean, is a setting spray. So I have many different brands here. This one is, let's see. Which one should I use, you guys? So this is Beauty Evolve. It's a setting spray. This is called Hydrating Setting Spray. This one here is NYX. It's the face glue primer. These are Revolution. That one's empty pretty much. Yeah, recycle that. This is a base fix, so that's not it. And then I have a matte. This is a new one that I got. Let's see what it's called. Glow On 5 Beauty Set for Life Setting Spray. I'm gonna have trouble really seeing that. This one came from IPSY as well. Let's see. Let's try that one. So I'm gonna open it up. How's everyone's day going? Hi, enemy. Thank you for joining. I just toss these because they get everywhere. So then you just hold it away and you go. It actually smells really good. I think it has rose water in it. It's really the reason why I use the setting spray too is I get a fan because I use a lot of powders and it just rehydrates and it helps it just melt into the face. Oh, you guys are shaking. Thanks for joining, you guys. How's it going out there? Tap that screen. Come on, give me some taps, you guys. Girls, gentlemen, peeps. Monday. This feels really, really nice. Glow On 5th Beauty. It's cute. Alrighty. It's cute. Now for this, again, just kind of making sure that nothing got placed in like the wet sponges that I use for my makeup today. Just making sure that they're not like in a closed drawer. They need to just be out to dry. To dry out, you know, you don't want them to. Alright. So now the next thing I'll do is my lips. Let's see, this is the IPSY bag for today. Let's see if what they got me. Oh yeah, this is the e.l.f. bronzing drops. So you actually add that to your moisturizer. And then that really, this chair, hold on. There it goes. Okay, did they not give me any? So that one, no lip stuff in there. But, what is this? This is, can you guys see it real hard? It's a dual lip liner in the color. Where's the color? Okay, remember guys, let's see. I don't see the name. Elegant Cream, that's what it's called. Is that right? I'm sorry. Elegant Charm. Obviously Luna can't read. Luna is me. Let's see. So, let's see. It's pretty dark. They're the same color? Let's find out. They're not. Okay. So the way people draw their lips, many people do it many different ways. I go. Did I mess that up? I think I did. Let me see. I'll fix that. And just kind of, oh, I really fucked that one up, you guys. Let me see. I gotta clean that line up. Okay, so there's a little trick that I like to do to like I made a little bit of a mistake. So then you can grab, I have a lip brush here, my little lip brush, two-sided, and then powder. This is perfect for also too when you're doing like I'm gonna have to use this mirror. So then you just kind of go, yes, and when you want to do fuller lips, kind of where the Cupid's bow is, you kind of go from that point to that point, kind of go straight. And then you saw I kept on drawing over and over. For some reason, I kind of feel like that helps. I need a better brush. Sorry. Just fixing my lips. Okay. And then just grab a little brush. This one's clean, so I'm gonna go just blend it out a little bit there. This is a little hyperpigmentation because like I'm hot and so I'm just sweating, and so sometimes your makeup just doesn't want to stay on because of that, which is fine. I just learned to kind of like deal with it. And then just diffuse that out. And then I'm gonna go for a lighter color. But wait, where did that lip liner go? So that was that one. And let's see, this color is just a touch lighter, right? And so personally, I like lip liners. I draw them all on my lips, and then I kind of like go in with other colors. Like, let's see, this color here, same one. This one is just a little crayon thing. Just to give a little bit of an orange. Hello, everybody. And then you go, and that, see the ring on my finger right there? Not that one, that one. That just takes any of the lipstick off your teeth. And then, you know, different kinds. I'm just, and then this is just a little sample, pretty. It actually came in like a little like freebie from Ulta. And then that's pretty much it, you guys. Rub the lips together. Double check. Right there. Some powder. And then from there you want to dab your lips, so with a little paper towel or tissue, and I'll grab one a little bit later. But then see how the blush out, it was really heavy and then now it kind of lightened out. So sometimes I'll just go back with that one of the contour brush that had all the blush on it, and kind of see how it just kind of brings it back up, just very light, ever so slightly. And then just gotta go wash my hands, and then let's see, just wanna alrighty, you guys. And then I'm gonna give my face just one last little spray. My fan. Thanks for joining, you guys. How's everyone doing today? And I'm just doing it until you kind of like, you can feel when it's wet on your face, and then when it's not wet anymore. That's what's kind of like makes it work. And then be right back. Alright, you guys, I'm back. Alrighty. So now, if I want to do mascara and all that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to do that yet. But I'm going to grab this brush, and right there, I just want to blend that line just a touch. Right there, it's just a little too harsh, see? Ever so slightly, really, really soft. Alrighty. And then, my hair down. And then this here is called Color Wow Money Mist. There's a little lock on top, and what this does is this kind of, and see how it kind of like, it pumps and then you spray. And this just kind of gives the hair a little bit of a pizzazz. And then remember to lock it back up. Lock it back up.